to my channel. Yes, I just watched Blacklist from Friday. It is Monday now. I was doing other stuff, so I forgot about it. And then I was gonna watch it while I was cleaning, and then I was like, let me not do that. But before I get into this review, I would like to know why they have, okay, episode 1 came out, and now episode 2 came out, and it's like this fall finale. You could at least give me like 2, maybe 3 or 4 episodes before you did that, so now I gotta wait for January 22nd for it to come back, but it's okay. And around that time, January 22nd, it will have competition because the CW lineup starts to come back in January. I think it starts on January 21st. I don't know, but I'm just ready for it to come back. Kind of feel sad, but then I'm excited, so mixed feelings. But anyways, the Blacklist, Jesus, like, so last week Elizabeth, she helped her mama kidnap her granddaddy. So now Elizabeth is like talking to her granddad and is like, hey, I want to know what's going on because, you know, my mama told me some stuff, and how can you betray your daughter, and I'm trying to protect you. Now this old man is like 88 years old. Leave this man alone. like he was better off with Red. I mean, he had like a nice little comfy bed. He had pillows. He wasn't inhaling asbestos and lead. So really, you should have left your granddaddy where he was. I don't know how you trust your mama, because your mama ain't shit. But that's here nor there. Then on the back, like, this lady had this man in a warehouse. Like, this is bad for his health, okay? It's bad for his health. He can't breathe. It's bad for his health. And then she's like, oh, I guess because they're watching, you know, she has to have cameras all over the place. And then on top of this, the mama ain't shit. She kidnapped the doctor that Red paid. Like, who do that? When I realized that's the same doctor, I was like, not only am I taking my daddy, I'm taking my daughter. Nigga, I'm also taking your doctor. I'm also taking your doctor. So why do I need to go find one? Come on, nigga, I chose. So now Red didn't go back to FBI headquarters. Red just needs to leave Agent Cooper the hell alone. They're like arguing back, and not really arguing, because it's basically a one-side conversation, because the more Cooper's like, we're gonna find Agent Jean and we're gonna find Katerina Rostova and we're gonna find her before you, and then we're done. Red is like, Red is like, I'll cross this bridge when I get to it. And at some part, I was kind of like, ooh, so Red know about Asian wrestler in King, because he was saying some things that was like triggering some points, because he was like, well, like some prom analogy, like he could be like the jock quarterback, and Elizabeth could be that outcaster, that outcast cute girl at the punch bowl, and if she like winks at him or something, he gonna run to the rescue. like the shade was funny but true. And I'm like, oh, wrestling gonna pop on one. But in the midst of all this, I deadass forgot that Dembe was hiding in the shadows to, break it up, because, he's his security. That I wonder how much he get paid. But, like, it's Dembe is one of my favorite characters besides Agent Renabi, the Indian guy. What the hell is his name? Aram. Yeah, Aram. For some reason, Dembe and Aram is like my two favorite characters besides Reddington, because I just have a thing for James Spader. I don't know what the hell it is. Like, his voice is so calming, and he can sell me anything and I would buy it. I just love that man's voice. He fine. But yeah, Dembe really doesn't say much, but when he do, it's like when he opens his mouth, it's like, shh. I want to know what he gonna say, because it's just I don't know, like, he fine, and then it's like when he speak, it's just like, stop everything you're doing, because he about to lay some knowledge. But this whole episode, I was just giggling and like in awe and just, I don't know. But yeah, I love me some Ram, just like some things like Aram says. And he's fine. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So as Dembe steps, I'm gonna keep correcting myself, correcting myself. But like when he stops to like jumps in the middle to stop Wrestler, I guess the reason why Reddington had said all that messed up stuff to Asian Wrestler is because he wanted to get a rise out of him, so Dembe can be able to put like a little, I don't know if it was a tracker or a mic, but to me I think it was a mic, because and just like he predicted, he did the right thing, because he knew Wrestler dumb. And Wrestler is gonna, he's gonna jump at her call, because he got a thing for her, which I understand. I don't know why, but he do. And it's very weird, because all of Agent Wrestler's women end up getting killed on this show. It's just a pattern. Like, damn, this show is so petty that I think it's like 2-3 episodes, not episodes, back up, seasons. I believe it was like 2 or 3 seasons, or maybe 4 seasons ago. He was with this other girl. The girl was like, she was pregnant, and they killed her and the baby. But she wasn't like, she was like a couple of weeks pregnant. And they killed her off. I'm just like, damn, this man can't find no happiness. And they be doing messed up shit to Rom. Like, damn. Cooper too. They messed up his whole marriage. So it's just like, damn, and they bound to be single. But moving on up. Yeah, so they find this talking to him like, he's dumb. But I believe it was like a mic, because as they're talking, they can hear everything. So I believe it was a mic. They just happened to follow him when he jumped in the car. So I don't think it was like a tracker. And Keen is like, well, he was like, can you trust her? She's like, everybody's been lying to me. Everybody I ever loved, he has killed. Now, he's killed Tom a couple of times. Tom cannot die. But in her defense, she is right. But she's so dumb. Like, how can you get mad at him? First of all, Red do a lot of shit. Okay, some things I'll give her that. But let's stop and think about this. If it wasn't for Reddington, you wouldn't have your daddy that Reddington did kill. I give her that. Yeah. Yeah, because the daddy killed. But in his defense, I remember the father asked him to put him out his misery. So he killed him in the hospital. So, and Tom, first of all, Tom was in your life because of Reddington being a teacher. So, and it took like 2 seasons for your ass to realize your husband was who he wasn't, if that makes sense. Yeah? Okay. So, you kind of married him and then didn't want to be with him, then you took him back. It was like a whole circle of what the fuck. And then you and him had Agnes, and then shit was going okay. Tom pissed off some people, and Tom got killed again. Reddington did not kill Tom. Wait a minute. Did he kill Tom? I want to say he did kill Tom, but I don't think he did. I know he was all up in his business with the what you call that shit? The briefcase. He was all up in his business with the briefcase, and future reference, Reddington did tell him to mind his damn business. He ain't want to mind his business, and that's what happened. So that's not his fault. And who else? I think that's it. Besides him trying to hunt down and try to kill his mama, that's it. Her ex-boyfriend that was a doctor. Reddington didn't kill him. He got killed because of Tom nosy ass. So, Scammer, anybody ever loved he's killed? He ain't killed him. To my knowledge. But I think not so many people. She didn't have a lot of people. And she wanted to blame him for killing her granddaddy. But he ain't kill your granddaddy. You helped your mama kidnap your granddaddy, where your granddaddy was safe with Reddington. So technically, you gotta take that L because that was your fault. But I don't know where this review is going. I've been watching the show for years, so I just right off the brain, I don't know why. So amidst of all of that, he take this chick to some restaurant. Reddington and Dembe and them take, basically they kidnap Wrestler and Keen. And as Wrestler, just sometimes I want Wrestler just to shut the hell up, because there is like in the little restaurant thing that I think Reddington owns. He was holding him captive. He was like, you can't hold 2 federal agents. He was like, you can't kidnap and hold 2 federal agents. And Reddington made a good response to what the hell he told. I was about to call him Ryder. Wrestler. He goes, you and Cooper like to tell me things I can't do while I'm doing them. Which makes a good point. Like, he already kidnapped your ass, so you hold no weight. So in the midst of that, they find out where Elizabeth crooked ass mama is holding her daddy, and well, her granddaddy. So now they find her in the midst of all this. Let me tell you why this bitch is no good. She now, I guess the grandfather was having, like, he was in a trance, I want to say. I forgot the word they used, but in a trance, and he was saying, like, I guess she was like, nope. He was like, I can give him a hallucinogenic to pull him out of the subconscious or whatever. And this bitch she's grimy. She's like, no, let him stay in there. I don't care how far back he has to go. I want to know, because I guess he was like calling the wife, so I'm guessing that's not her mama, because she was like, that's his wife. And then when he realized that's her, because he's seen the younger version of her, which is way better than the old version of her, and he just starts telling it all. But at least he died with a clean, not clean, that's not the word, clear conscience. I feel bad that they like killed Dom off, but I think the actor, I forgot his name. The original actor that played Dom, he died, I think, due to COVID, I believe, or cancer. I'm not really sure. So they did replace him, and then they just, killed his character. So sad. Life imitating art. And then she just going on. First of all, so Dom tells Reddington what he did, and I'm thinking, oh shit, Reddington about to kill him. But that's not the case. They let him. Reddington did not kill him. I was like, shit. I was about to say, shit, she about to be right. You're about to kill somebody else. But he didn't. He said he told the doctor there's nothing that doctor. He's like, there's nothing you could do for him now. And he held his son until he passed away. I like that. Not that I like the fact that he died. I also like the fact that Reddington didn't kill him, but it's rare that you see like Reddington have that emotion, and to not be for like a quick second. He wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't trying to give some riddle, tell some story, and then kill the person. It wasn't like that. He just held his hand and told him that, Katerina did love him. And I think it was amazing to me how when that happened, he did kiss him on the forehead. Like, it was like a long, like a good 5-minute like kiss on the forehead or the cheek. I'm not really sure. I believe it was that way, but does it really matter? I don't know. But I think in a way, that scene was probably, to me, from what I got from it, was him also saying goodbye to the character that did play Dom. So I think that was very sweet. So they run over to whatever. I think it was to somebody's house. I'm like, is that a retirement home? Because that shit was nice. But it turns out, as predicted, she calls like the agent of head of towns, I think it's called. And then the secretary patches over to his house, and he's like, hey, come meet me. And I'm thinking, oh shit, she about to get rid into some bullshit. But that does not, Red's already there, basically. He's already a step ahead of her. And he's like, I'm gonna meet her in the park. I'm thinking, oh, Red don't let him live. No, that's not the case. Meanwhile, all of this is going on. Dembe, and Elizabeth and this bitch crying. First off, I blame Dembe. You should not have believed her, because she do shit. She's like, for her fake little tears, and then she like makes it seem like she ran. She got out the car. She took Dembe's phone. And at this present time, I'm thinking like, damn, Dembe about to light this bitch up. But he didn't. He let her go. I'm just like, why? Why do that? But I guess because she called him a monster, he was feeling a certain type of way. And he saw his reflection while he was pointing to the gun. That's what I got from her. That's what I got from it. And he was just like, you know what? These white people crazy. This ain't my fight. So I'm just gonna be out here chilling on the road. I don't got nothing to do with that. That was my whole thought process. I rewinded back like 2-3 times because the way he was standing looked like with the gun like this. He was just like, nah, this ain't my fight. I'm tired of defending him. And then he sees her he meets her at the park. She thinks she's talking to the man. The man already dead. I did not see the fact, I kind of knew he was going to kill him, but I thought he was going to really shoot him, but he didn't. He was just like, let's go. And he's sitting on a bench, and he propped up the man body, and the guy dead. Katarina is like, yo, who has the archive and M30. Yes. And then he killed her. Sorry, my child had to use the bathroom. But so when it gets to the park, they're going back and forth, and she's basically talking to him, and she's like, can you say something? And Red is like, I imagine he's not going to say much of anything. And he was like, well, the information you know, I can't let you leave. I've always helped you. I've always protected you. Meanwhile, she called Liz, so I'm guessing so she could have proof when Predator put 2 shots in him. She was like, and I guess, and when she kept saying, like, oh, because she loves her mother, because she chose you, that's when he just shoot that bitch 2 rounds, pop, pop. No emotion whatsoever in his face. And then you see Elizabeth over there yonder screaming. She's like, you're not gonna get away with this, and you can't cover this up. First of all, the whole time you screaming, they already picked up the man from Townsend body, picked up your mama body, sprayed some, I'm guessing, pesticide. I don't know what he sprayed. I'm guessing he was spraying something to pick up the gun that she had. At least they clean up after themselves, I guess. That was my review of Blacklist. It comes back January 22nd, like I said earlier. Now it's just like vengeance, and she's like, I told you what would happen if you kill my mother, and I'm coming after you. Now, I don't know if the character is leaving the show or she want to fuck up her coin, because this is not going to end well for her. Ain't no way this is going to end well for this chick. Like, before, it's like, take baby steps. Find criminals. Don't go after Reddington. You dumb. And also, if she kills Reddington, because I remember last season when he was like getting his ducks in a row or whatever, even though he is, I think he's like dying or something. I think that's how it goes. I could be wrong, because he got diagnosis like when his hands were shaking and stuff. So I don't know if he has nerve damage or something. I can't really remember, but I do remember like 2 seasons ago, he said, or was it last season, that if something happens to him, Agnes is gonna be a very rich little girl. So I believe all his money that he stole from people, his assets he stole from people, paintings he stole from people, goes to Agnes. So I'm guessing that's the way for you to get your coin. Like, you out here trying to kill the man. That is going to leave your daughter all these millions and millions of dollars. I wonder, like, if there's like a little line that says Agnes cannot get money if her mama kills me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But thank you for watching this video. Thank you for clicking on it. Give me a like. comment, and I would love for you to subscribe. I am sorry if I'm giggling, but Blacklist is one of my favorite shows, and it always keeps me entertained. Like, I could be having the worst day of the days, and Blacklist is one of those shows that like cheers me up in anything on Channel 11. But this episode, I just thought it was so funny. Not funny, but I just like it was very much entertaining. And as I'm speaking and I go back and I'm like, shut the hell. Like, certain things, I have a very what do you call it? I just like really weird shows. Like, none of my friends watches The Blacklist, so it's like, damn, I don't got nobody to talk to about it. And I have a friend that watches Good Girls, but she's not into it. Like, she's into it, but she didn't watch season 1. So I'm just like, she didn't watch season 1 and season 2. She came in season 3. So I'm just like, girl, go back and watch their episodes. But I am happy that there's some people out here that watch The Blacklist. So, oh, tell me if you've seen the episode. Happy Thanksgiving. I know I'm gonna put up another video before I got to review Housewives of Salt Lake City. I'm going to watch it. Episode 2, right? Yeah. So I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you in my other video that I'm going to post in a minute. And I'm out. Have a very, very good one and a blessed one. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself.